Explain Angular files and folder structure. Package.json file. It is important file as a part of project structure because it is used for managing dependencies, scripts and metadata for the project. So I will open package.json file in VS Code. This file is available in root directory of an Angular application. So this is package.json file, and inside this we have dependencies. So under this we provide list of dependencies that are required for building Angular application. And next we have scripts. Under this we have list of commands. So we use ng-sub for starting the application, we use ng-build for building the application, we use ng-test for running unit test cases for Angular application. And this is the metadata. So here we have name and version. So this is all about package.json file. And next we have node underscore modules folder. It is a directory where project dependencies are installed. So we define project dependencies in package.json file. So if you go to this file, so we have dependencies and dev dependency section. So in this we provide list of packages. Okay, so when we run npm install command from terminal, so I will show that command. So when we run npm install command, so all the packages which are available in this file will be downloaded and installed in node underscore modules folder. Okay, this is all about node underscore modules folder. Next is src folder. So this is the directory where we write our source code for an Angular application. So in src we have app folder, which is an entry point for an application code. So if you go to app folder, so this is the app folder. It contains components, services, pipes, directives and modules. Okay, this is all about app folder. And next we have assets folder. This is the folder which contains static files such as images and fonts. And next we have environment folder. This folder contains environment specific configurations file. So by default we have environment.ts file and environment.prod.ts file. So whatever the configurations which are available in prod.ts file, these are specific to production, and whatever the configurations which are available in environment.ts file, these are specific to dev environment. And next we have index.html file. So this file contains one tag which is app-root. So this is a place where entire Angular application will be injected inside this index.html file. So this is all about index.html file. And so next is main.ts file. So this is the place where we tell Angular to bootstrap app module and start the application. Okay. And next we have package-log.json file. This file contains detailed list of packages along with dependent libraries. Okay. And last we have angular.json file. So this is an entry point for an Angular application which is used to define settings and configuration for Angular CLI. Okay. So here we have serve. So when we execute ng-serve command, these are the steps which will get executed. And next we have test. So when we execute ng-test command, these are the steps which will get executed. Okay. This is all about angular.json file. Next, how Angular application work. Every Angular application contain angular.json file which is an entry point for an Angular application. So in angular.json file, we have one section called build. So this is the build section. Under this we have one property called main. So here we are telling Angular to call main.ts file which is available in src folder. So it will go into src folder and it will look into main.ts file. So here we are telling Angular to bootstrap the app module and start the application. So it will go inside app module and it will look into one property called bootstrap. So here we are telling Angular to bootstrap app component. So it will go inside app component. So it will execute this app component and it will store the output inside this app root. So we are using this app root selector inside main.ts file. See here. So this is the place where entire Angular application will be injected and output will be rendered on the browser. So this is the output which will be rendered. So this is an Angular application process. Okay. What is package.json file? Package.json file is available in root directory of an Angular application and it is generated when we create a new application. Okay. So this is package.json file. So when we execute this ng new command, one application will be created and along with this package.json file will be created. Okay. So this file is used to manage dependencies, to define scripts and metadata specific to a project. Okay, we have dependencies. These section contain external libraries and packages that our Angular application depends on. So these dependencies are installed when we execute npm install command. Okay, so these are the list of dependencies. So when we execute npm install command, so all these packages will be downloaded and installed in node underscore modules folder. Okay, and next we have dev dependencies. So these packages are required only for development and these are not needed in production environment. Okay, so this is nothing but a dev dependencies. Scripts. This section contains commands that can be executed via npm command. These commands are used for different purposes such as ngserve for running development server, ngbuild for building project, and ngtest for running unit test cases. So I will show one example in VS Code. So we have to go to terminal. When we execute npm run command, okay. So here I am using start. So internally it will call ngserve command. This command will compile the application and after that we can access this application on the browser. Okay. So I will show it to you. See, internally it is calling ngserve which will build our application and after that we can access our application on the browser. See, we can access our application using this link. Okay. See, this is an Angular application. Okay. And next, what is Angular CLI? Angular CLI is a command line interface which simplifies the development of Angular applications. So it is a tool for creating, building and developing Angular applications. So Angular CLI provides a lot of command using which we can build and run our Angular applications. So below are few of them. So we use ngserve command for running Angular application. We use ngbuild command for building and compiling Angular application. We use ngtest command for running unit test cases for Angular application. We use nggenerate component command for generating a component. We use nggenerate module command for generating a module. We use nggenerate pipe command for generating a pipe. So these are few commands. Okay. Next, can we change the root module and can we use another module in init.ts file? Yes, we can change the root module. So for that we have to follow below steps. Okay. First we have to create a new module in src folder. So I will create that one. So first I will create one module. Okay, inside src. Ng generate module users. Okay, I will create users module. So inside src one folder will be created with name users. Inside this one module will be created. See, and second step we have to create a component. So we have to create a component inside new module. Okay, so I will create that one. Inside this I will create one component. Okay, see, after creating a component and third step we have to import browser module and declare component inside bootstrap property. Okay, so I will open user.module.ts file. Inside this I will import browser module. So here we have to import browser module. Okay, and next we have to add one property, that is bootstrap. Okay, to this we have to add component, user details component. Okay, after adding user details component and fourth step we have to change the root module. Okay, so this is the users module, we have to change it in main.ts file. So here we have to import this users module. Okay, so after importing, last step we have to add selector. Okay, so user details selector, this is the selector. we have to add it inside index.html file. Okay, I will remove this one and I will add it. So after saving, we have to navigate to browser. See, user details work. Okay, so these are the steps to change the root model in main.ts file. So I will explain once again. First, we have to create one model inside src folder. So we have created users model. Okay, so this is user.module.ts file, and next we have created one component inside this users folder. Okay, and third step, we have imported browser module, and then we have added this bootstrap property. Okay, so this is the component which will call when we execute Angular application. Okay, and fourth step, we have changed the app model inside main.ts file. Okay, and last step, we have added selector. So this is a selector for user details component. Okay, so hence output will be rendered after adding that selector. Okay, what is a module in Angular? Angular module is a model based architecture. So Angular modules are used to group components, directives, pipes and services for running Angular applications. Okay, so if you go to app.module.ts file, so in declarations we will register components, pipes and directives, and in providers we register services. Okay, all the code and functionality are encapsulated inside this module. So this is nothing but a module. And next, what are properties of ng module decorator? So ng module has several properties. Below a few of them, we have declarations. So if you go to app.module.ts file, so this property is used to specify components, pipes and directives. Okay, next, imports. This property is used to import other modules so that we can access exported components, directives and pipes of imported module in current module. Okay, I will open VS Code. So imports. So here we have imported browser module. So whatever the components which are exported inside this browser module, we can access those components inside app modules. Okay, so whatever the components which are not exported, we cannot access those components inside app modules or any other modules. Okay, this is import section. And next we have providers. This property is used to register services so that we can access those services globally in entire application. Okay, so whatever the services which we register inside this provider section, we can access these services globally in entire Angular application. Okay, next we have exports. This property is used to specify components, directives and pipes so that we can access outside of the module. Okay, so here we have exports. Here I am exporting app component so that we can access this app component inside other modules. Okay, this is nothing but an export section. And last we have bootstrap. This property is used to tell Angular which component to bootstrap when application start. Okay, these are some properties of ng module decorator. What are different types of modules in Angular? We have three different types of modules in Angular. One is root module, which is nothing but an app module, and next is feature module, and third one is shade module. Okay, these are three different types of modules in Angular.